Hey folks, Mr. Dell here. We are looking at a problem that deals with the exterior angle of a polygon, and then from there finding some other information around it. So this is a problem that is coming from CPM's Math 2. Write that down. So CPM Math, Integrated Math 2, and this is section 8.3.1. Specifically number 8-58. It says the exterior angle of a regular polygon is 20 degrees. Okay, so that means I've got this polygon, and I don't know how many sides it has or how what have you, but you have two different things on a polygon. So I can continue my polygon and figure out how many sides, and I'm going to do that. But say this polygon continued to come around and enclose, but right here, this angle here would be considered the interior angle of it. And then how the exterior is formed is you continue one of the side lengths. So right, that side length, if I continue that over, that would be then considered the exterior angle. Okay, so that's the exterior angle. So exterior angles, so if I continue this side this way, here's another exterior angle. So you have these exterior angles. So for this specific polygon, it says the exterior angle is 20 degrees. So it wants to know what is the measure of the interior angle. Right? So again, if I look at my picture there, and I'll redraw it here and so on and so forth. So if I have this out here, this exterior angle is 20 degrees, then the question is, what is that interior angle? Well, again, if we see this exterior angle is formed by taking a side length and just continuing it in one direction. And so then we have this line, right? The exterior angle plus the interior angle is supplementary. It's a linear pair. So if that being the case, then if this is 20, then this side here is 180 minus 20 because the whole thing would be 180. So it's really 160 degrees. So the interior angle is 160. And that's how I know. Okay. Now, and ask this question, how many sides does this polygon have? Well, remember there's a way to figure out the measure of one interior angle, right? So the measure of one interior angle of a regular polygon. That's important. It's got to be regular, meaning all the sides are equal. Polygon. The formula for that is knowing the number of sides, subtracting 2, then multiplying that by 180, and then from there dividing that by the number of sides, right? So that's how we would determine the measure of one interior angle of a regular polygon. So if I know my measure to be 160, I just have to work myself backwards and solve for that, right? So I'm saying some number of sides minus 2, whatever that gives me, then multiply that by 180, then take all of that, divide by n, and I'm going to end up with 160. So I have to work backwards and solve for n. So to do that, I have an equation here. I can multiply both sides by n or cross multiply. So I'm going to rewrite my equation to be 160n. So that's multiplying both sides by n or cross multiplying. And then I can distribute this 180, right? So it becomes 180n minus 360. So I distributed the 180, and then I also cross multiplied or multiplied by n both sides. So to get my n, then finish this solving this, I'm subtract 180n from both sides. I want to isolate my n value. So I have negative 20n is equal to negative 360. Divide both sides by 20. N is going to equal 18. No. Yeah, n is 18. If I divide both sides by n. So that means that this polygon is 18 sides. So how many sides? We would say 18 sides. Therefore, 18 sides. All right. There we go.